I'm gonna assume that this one doesn't have lyrics. Anyway, so what we have here now is the update. So we're gonna be playing a new game, but let's first check what the update brought. So, in case you didn't catch it, the Alpha 10 has been released. And with the Alpha 10, we have a few new things added to the game. Some of them are quite interesting. Uh, so, for first of all, we have the star map modification, which could be quite. I'm actually liked how star map looked, so I'm not really sure how this will reflect in game. So we'll experience this. Space stations are now part of the game. From what I can see, mostly they have individual purposes such as refueling, repair, and so on. Trading outpost mining stations, apparently more. You can also find derelict space stations, and now I don't know will will we be able to actually salvage those or not? If we do, then that's great. That's extra resources. Finally, we have a better way of finding new crew members. Essentially, we can get them on space station and recruit them from leisure stations, even. No, pretzel. I'm just gonna put it on synthwave or something that's supposed to have no. Okay, I'm assuming that this doesn't have any lyrics. I might need to find alternative music. Okay, so let's see. Engage in crew combat on asteroids. Considering how combat works in this game, this will be either very nice or very bad. There is no cover base apart from walls, and we'll see how that looks like. The RS marriage, this is part of lore, so I think now we will actually be going through the data logs we pick up, since now it might actually connect and we can actually run into this ship now. I don't know if I'm gonna reach this, to be honest. Research is part of the game now, so we'll see how that works. And there is now an improved and deeper food system. Now I am divided on this right now. So this is how it looks like, apparently. And I guess first of all, there's nuts and seeds now. I don't know if you can grow that or if you have to trade for that. If I'm seeing this correctly, essentially this is what goes into one single box of food. I think. I don't know. I really don't know. But every single piece of food now has different things. So there's a food value, there is protein, fat, carbs, vitamins, and toxins, and you actually have to have a balanced diet for them to be well, but I'm not really sure how this works yet, so we'll see. I guess you have to get these values to be equalized. I don't know. Also, since we make multiple types of food, are they just gonna take what they want? We'll see how that works now. So they will throw up now. There's an LG dispenser, which leads me to believe that this is what we start with. There is now a Hyperium hyperdrive and an Energium power generator. So which are essentially a hyperdrive and a power generator that doesn't require refined resources to work. You can just feed it crystals. That's a cool idea in... I'm guessing they did this because of the research. I suppose now you don't start with a hyperdrive and generator open, so this is to get you started. At least that's my theory for now. We'll see that in a minute. I don't know, why would you ever want to use a crystal rather than refined fuel? But like I said, it's probably now that you can't have the refinement facilities from the start, which would indicate this being very useful. We'll see. Also, it immediately says that these are less efficient than the regular ones, so there are no NPC ships. Space Haven and the full patch notes. So this is available, or if you want to see it in more detail, you can go to the page and see. So we're gonna start a new game. I'm not gonna use the abandoned mining station. Well, let's use the basic platform. We're gonna name the game Elevated Risk of Death. Yeah, why not? It's a normal. Now, I don't really know how will this affect. I'm gonna put it on builder just because I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect, and the whole research thing. What's this? Technology settings. Basic settings are unlocked. Hold on. So this is always the same. Okay, so there is no change there. I don't know what this means. Technology. Start settings for technology. I don't know what that means, because apparently that's not part of a research, but we'll see. Oh no, pretzel. Seriously. Just leave me instrumental music, please. Okay, so I don't know what this means. We'll see if the research works with this or not. What about harsh? It's also unlocked, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have 4 crew members. We have no way of editing them or hold on. Oh, we can. We can. This was probably available before. I just didn't realize. I want them to be as balanced out as possible. Gunner 3. This was gonna be low industry, low piloting, but is 3 gunner. Okay, let's do one. This one's good. This one is nicely balanced out. We'll see. Leave that. Can I have one that's industry like 3? There we go. This one's botany 1. Botany 3. Mining and research 1, but that's fine. We'll see how the situation changed now. I don't know if the tutorial is different as well. Okay, welcome to Space Haven. Okay, so the start seems to be still exactly the same. It's not. Yeah, just as I suspected, we have one of these things instead. Let's see what we start the game with. So there are some changes here. So walls are the same. Furniture. There's less of it now. So some of these things will be research facility. We have a research lab and toilet, life support. We have gas scrubber, oxygen generator, power. Yeah, we need to research other things, so that's good, that's good. Recycler, tools facility, water purifier. It's kind of weird not seeing everything else in the menu anymore. Okay. We have the algae dispenser and a kitchen. Oh, so we have to start with an algae dispenser. We don't have any food production available at all. We have to research it. Ah, that's good to know. Storage is the same. Airlock is the same. And the systems, yeah, this is what we start with. Now, there is one important detail. We start with no systems. Okay, the Starbase map actually looks pretty decent, so this is all good. What interests me now is we have no weapon systems available right now. Will that extend to the enemy as well? Because I have no way of defending myself at all now. We'll see how the research screen looks like when we get to that. First is welcome to Space Haven. Okay, welcome to Space Haven is the new objective. Okay, so you guys are currently not doing anything. The first thing we need is the tools facility. There we go. We're gonna start off the same way that we did before. Let's speed it up a bit. And immediately I can think about putting the oxygen generator and the gas scrubber. Yeah, already ahead of you. Okay, perfect. What do you want me to build next? I'm gonna follow the tutorial just because right now we don't know what's going to be happening. So this, I'm gonna put a wall thermal regulator there. I should start thinking about making the crew quarters because they're gonna start pooping in their suit. Okay. You want me to build a power node? That's fine. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, so it is as I suspected. Right now we only have access to the there is a space there is a derelict station here already. Okay, perfect. Probably for tutorial purposes. Links. Okay, light, wall light. We will put a light here where we are making their oh, that's gonna be their furniture, right? Yeah, it is. Let's put it here. And let's put the... I'm gonna try to think ahead. that's not actually reaching it. Yeah. Toilet is coming now. Also, I am perfectly aware that I don't really need to build the... There is no need for me to build them a little wall of privacy there. It does absolutely nothing. But you know, if I was on a ship, I would like to be not intruded upon whenever I'm pooping. So they're getting some privacy there. Okay, time to build a kitchen. We're gonna do the basic layout like we did last time. I'm just gonna keep in mind the kitchen needs and the cargo bay needs that I didn't. Okay, so let's build it here. We're gonna make the kitchen there. What? You're not oh my god. There we go, you got poop place, you got everything you need. Let's make them the required walls here. Yeah, so right now we don't have a farm, so we're gonna have algae instead. And I do know, I've read already that feeding on algae is, you know, just like emergency food. It's like the mush you get in Oni. So it's not something that you want to have them eat for longer periods of time. They don't have enough room in there for a table right now. So they're not getting a table yet. I'm gonna expand it and they're gonna get a table. Mind explaining to me why did you stop building? Oh, because they are on their free time. Now this thing apparently isn't as effective as the others are, but I don't know what that not being effective means. Does that mean in fact that this thing consumes more and produces less, or it consumes less and produces less? If the consumption of the ore is less as well because it makes less power, then that's fine. But if it produces less power and is using the exact same amount of resources as a big generator, then that's a problem. Okay, time to finish up the... Okay, so we need a kitchen. There. Actually, no. I mean, I will be expanding that wall, though. Yeah, I will be expanding that wall anyway, so we can just put it here, that's fine. And an algae dispenser, we'll put it here. Let's save on room as much as we can. Let's give them a light here as well, so that they have increased comfort while they're making food. Oh crap. Oh, it has 3 links just as the normal one, so that's fine. Now, let me pause this for a moment. Dismantle this. I'm gonna put a door there instead. Would you let me put a door there, please? Thank you. We need a water purifier. There we go. That is an industrial building, so we're gonna put it here. Check the oxygen levels, everything seems to be fine. Okay, it's actually doing fine. Mine an asteroid. Yeah, will do. I'm gonna mine all of them because only 2 people can mine anyway. And now you want me to build a recycler. Last time I think we built it in the corner, and there is no reason why not to do it again. We don't want to waste the time here though. Jobs. Overview. Oh, hold on. What? Increased risk of accident due to damage. What damage? Okay, I've put it. Oh, okay, it's being repaired now. Oh, okay, so it's now giving me an alert. Okay, so we want to equip our crew members. There's only need to equip 2 of them. Briar is good with weapons, so we will equip you with a gun. You're gonna get a shotty. Okay. I'm going to undraft you for the time being. Okay, now you want to go to the derelict ship. For the time being, just go to sleep. Tomorrow, Briar, you are going to the derelict while the others are mining. So instead of a derelict ship, we have a derelict station this time around. I'm curious to see how this will look like. I'm guessing it looks the same as a ship. Maybe there's some resources on the asteroid itself. If that's the case, that would be awesome. Fruits, root vegetables, meats. Okay, Briar, are you ready? So we have a dock here. We're gonna take the same precautions as before. I'm only taking 1 person because I'm assuming, because we're still in the tutorial, that it's not going to be that difficult. Famous last words. We'll see. Oh, we have plenty of resources. Oh! Oh, I may have already made a... Okay. That could have ended a lot worse. Okay, so we know that this... Oh, it's... I guess it's just a luck of the draw. I see plenty of resources here, which is great. Oh, it might have been a mistake to take only one person here. Okay. Shotties are awesome. Okay. Viva la shotgun. Have some logs. Logs might be actually more interesting now, so or they might be the same, I don't know. I didn't read logs before on the stream because in all honesty it wasn't that interesting. You know, kind of classic stuff you would see in a log. Oh! There we go. So, no resources on the asteroid, which is a bummer. But other than that, it's fine. We need a hull stabilizer. I'm gonna line that up to be built right now. Actually, I'm gonna start expanding the hull for it, because that will be in engineering. As far as the ship is concerned, we want to salvage everything right now. Oh, Pretzel, you were behaving so well until now. Okay, so there is some fuel. Not much though. Pretzel. Music, no lyrics, please. Can somebody mail Pretzel devs, tell them to build in more filters for it, please? Okay, so we are working on this. We only have 4 crew members right now, so getting all the stuff in. Also, why are these still shown when they are mined out? We mined them out, but they're still shown as being mined. That might be a bug. So we need a hull stabilizer. Perfect. There's gonna be a wall there, so let's put it like this. There we go. Hold on. Why are you guys? Oh, okay. I thought they were getting stuck on the ship. But fortunately, I was wrong. Okay, so while this is going on, let's put a normal speed and let's read the logs. The apocalypse. The end didn't happen with a bang, or a fanfare, or even a nuclear fireball. It just crept up on us. Yeah, that's pretty much 2020. It began in the 21st century. Humanity made great strides in that century, but so much damage had already been done, and so much of it was invisible, too. When the insect population collapsed, food crops and biodiversity both suffered. This is actually what's happening in the world right now. It's not doomsday level yet, but we're getting there. The biodiversity in the world is actually suffering right now, so clever on using the real world problems in the game. Now, without those, ecosystems all over the globe suffered. By the time we curtailed our CO2 emissions, there were too few trees to sequester the excess. The result was hotter summers and deeper freezing winters. Species went extinct by the thousand every day, and as we squabbled over the cause on solutions, we pulled ourselves apart. Old allies become bitter rivals, nations came apart at the seams. The great edifices that support the internet, global trade, just-in-time delivery, and all the other things that humanity depended upon to live, they all fell apart. Again, this is pretty much what's happening in the world today, or some of it what will be happening if we don't do anything about it, and right now we're not doing anything about it, so this might as well be our summary in the next 50 or 100 years. Starvation, disease, and war made it the 22nd century even bloodier than the 20th. Humanity was always good at adapting, though. When the sun baked the land, we invented the thermal regulator. When the crops failed, we invented the grow pods. We got better at recycling, at finding new energy sources. But we were always a step behind where we needed to be. Folks used to joke about the big tech firms and their slogans, yesterday's solutions tomorrow. It's not we destroyed the world, but we certainly made it impossible to sustain human civilization as it was. Too many places lapsed into feudal tyranny, or mismanaged themselves into famine, or just plain became unlivable as the climate shifted. Through it all, we never gave up on space exploration. There were complaints, of course. It was a waste of increasing valuable resources, that all the money and effort would go towards actually solving the problem. Now it seems maybe space was the only solid investment we ever made. I don't remember much of the logs that I read before, but this is essentially the summary of the 20th century. This is what is happening in the world, and what experts believe will start happening in the next 100 to 200 years if we don't start doing anything about it. Now, whether you believe it or not, that's up to you, but there is a little simple truth of the world. Facts don't care about your opinion. So whether you think this kind of thing is happening or not, up to you, but the world doesn't care. Second started right. So this is HSS Call Me Crazy. Okay. Ship's log, first entry, Captain Floyd Pierce. I thought I should probably start keeping one now that we've got an actual ship that can fly. We got a hyperdrive installed today, which means we're all set to leave Eden. I think we're going for Eden. Okay. Brown thinks I'm too optimistic. I just like to think, you know, things are so dark right now, as little I have to shine that much brighter. Yeah, you too, mate, laughs. He just gave me the finger. Anyway, I mean, it was bad down here, really bloody bad. London's basically underwater nowadays. And the week before we finally got the shuttle up to our haven, I swear I saw a body floating down the street. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that any longer. I feel bad for the poor sods we left behind, but there's only so quickly this program can work, isn't there? It's only going to get worse before it gets better. It'll just keep getting worse unless people have somewhere to go. All the boards and social media are buzzing with this rumor, idea, I'm not sure which, but they all mention there's a planet out there somewhere that's Eden. One that's enough like Earth that we could live there. It has to be pretty exact, it needs the right gravity, the right air, the right lots of things. But it's a big galaxy, there's gotta be a planet like that out there somewhere. Well, in reality there's a lot of planets like Earth in various stages of development, we just don't know how good they're met. So this part is actually also real. Essentially it's a game of numbers. With so many out there, it's very unlikely that there isn't a planet like Earth. It's just Earth is quite young, so if there are planets are like us out there, they might haven't been developed to the point we are yet. People online are calling it Eden, and I guess that's our mission. We can't keep living on these ships forever, can we? No, we need a planet, and I think we learned from Earth how to keep from messing up a new one. No, we haven't. We were just behind the curve with Earth. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be telling ourselves. Eden will be different, we just have to find it, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. It's quite interesting, and kudos to the devs for using believable and actual problems we face in the narrative for the game. Makes it easier to understand, more relatable as well. And again, we're putting it on a high speed because at this point we're just waiting for there are no dangers here, we're just waiting for this to finish. Okay, we have the hull stability, but I need power to, of course, put it on the grid. Sorry. Okay. Oh, it might be too far. Yeah, it's too far. I'm gonna have to put it closer. Should have thought about that before I said it, but that's okay. Okay, I'm pausing a lot because I actually want to do this properly. Okay, we have hull stability. Now what we need is hyperdrive. Now, I am already here, and how much? 25. So we used 5 blocks for all this. Perfect. So we're gonna put a hyperdrive here. I'm gonna start forming the ship in the way I like it from the get-go to minimize the need of reworking that I need to do later on. And it's still quite big. Though it's a solid single engine. But I will be tearing it down the first chance I have. Okay, now we need a console to run it. Let's build the command center here. Okay, so far so good. I do want to start. I probably should have ignored the tutorial and put in the research station right away. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Now, I don't know how much comfort plays in research, so we're gonna make some extra room here for the research lab. Oh, I need to build 2 Hyperion hyperdrives and 1 navigation console. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, well that makes sense considering how much weaker this one is. It's too close though. I'll need to expand this a bit. Try to keep this on the grid. What did we did? What is that under system? No, it's not under system. There it is, research lab. It's quite a chunky bit of tech, actually. So we're gonna put that here as well. There we go. And we need this as well. This is the closest this can be to each other. also gonna put this wall down. We're okay on the energium and on the fuel right now. And also this seems to have been finished, right? Yeah, this is done. Do I want that scrap? I really need a scrap. The scrap can be melted, but oh, this doesn't extend, so we need another. There we go. Okay, now the game actually has some proper progression now that we can actually do stuff with it. Okay, research. What? I can't do research? Huh? Oh, it's up there. Okay. So we're gonna take a look at that in a moment. I want to line up some jobs here first. Hold on, we're moving too fast. Okay, so I did build an operations console, didn't I? What's this? This is a navigations console. Oh, okay. Operations console. There we go. I believe this is poo that's in here. Could you guys like bring out the poo out of the toilet, please? Let's check out the research table. Oh wow, this is extensive. Targeting jammer. Okay. CO2 producer? What? Why would we want to produce CO2? Metal refinery, advanced, autopsy table. Well, let's see what we need. Where there is the power generator, so that's past the assembler. I'm torn between going for food or going for food first or for generator first. You know what? Knowing how bad the generator is, I'm going to go for the generator first. Where is that? Energy refinery. So assembler, power generator. So let's. Okay, so there is basic research and intermediate research. Okay, but how do you get the intermediate one? Do they need anything for the special types of research? Okay, who is the best at research? What is really that good at it? Ah, whatever, Margot. You didn't have to go research in the middle of the night. I just wanted to assign the job to you first. Okay. Whatever. It's the middle of the night, so they're asleep. I still think that the night part of the cycle lasts a bit too long. table for them right here, so they can eat in the kitchen. Execute a hyperspace jump. Are we done with this though? I guess we are. It still says that there's ice there, but there is no ice there. Okay, we have some fuel there. Let's get the fuel. Oh, more fuel. Perfect. Oh, it's good they do research even while traveling. That's good to know. Okay. So you did make intermediate research as well. Okay, that I think that's the end of the tutorial as far as we can determine it. Now we can just focus on the game. So I want to switch over to a proper generator as soon as possible to get rid of that bloody thing. And then food. For now I'm gonna stick them to eat with the mush. They can eat the mush. It's fine. Unsuccessful. Oh. Come on. Okay, that was intermediate research. Oh, come on. I think I'm gonna put Briar to be the researcher at all times. And that's your main priority. Oh, come on. How does it... Okay, so it does tend to... I guess if I put in more than one person to do research, then the research will go faster. Maybe that's something I should invest into, because I'm not really using any resources to do research, as far as I can tell. It just requires their attention span, essentially. So if that's the case... But yeah, putting people to do research essentially means that they're not doing anything else. So that's a problem. Now, why is this still showing 6? Oh, because there still is 6. So that means I've left some water crystals behind. Water crystals. Ice. Okay, so it... Does it mean that it gets more than a single item from a single node? Okay, there's... what? There's 5 left. 27. So if this is 1 per node, this is gonna be 32 when we're done with it. I think it's 1 per node. Maybe I should give them a table in the kitchen. Oh. Let's give him a shape. Let's give him a furniture. So they can rest and eat in peace. Oh, there is a gap in the wall there. Also, I'm going to increase their comfort level here by amazingly putting a light there. In fact, I'm gonna make another research station there. I wasn't paying attention to see what... Okay, so hold on. What does it require? Tech blocks. I have 8 tech blocks. I can always get them back though. I'm gonna put it there for now. Because I do want the research to go as fast as possible. Okay, 32. It is 30, so it is 1 per. Oh, there's the pirates. Actually, no, not actually. We have no way to contribute in this battle whatsoever. We have no weapons. I don't know if they have any weapons, but I'm not gonna stick around to check. We're moving on. Okay, so I just said that I evaded those pirates, but are they still here? No, they're not. I don't have any weapons to deal with those pirates. Let's hurry up and get all of the stuff before the pirates decide to come back. Stop failing at researching! Probably should have re-rolled up at least one of them to be a good researcher. I don't know if the traits can be trained. If not, that's something that they need to add, so that when they are doing the task, they get better at it over time. Come on. 38 research left. Why is only one person mining though? Probably because the research is taking priority over mining. Yeah, this might have been a bad idea now, but no, only one person is mining now. So I'm gonna stop this, so the other person goes out to mine. Why? Oh, you're probably not cleaning out the toilet because there's no room. And the pirates are gonna show up next turn. Now I'm going to wait for these pirates to show up because I want to see what they have. Because there is a slight possibility that they are also not armed. Although that's statistically unlikely. Oh dear lord. A 2 shield, 2 cannon pirate ship. A 2 shield, 2 on a very first system? Come on! Oh, he's going away. Did he go away? Yes, he did. Okay. And some good guys are coming here. That's ridiculous. That's something that needs to be addressed. I mean, I don't even have any weapons yet. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't defend myself. And how far is the weaponry on this thing? Oh, and this requires advanced research as well. Shield energy turret is here. So I need to research the weapons console and the energy turret. So which means after I'm done with the power generator, I need to immediately. Oh, there's a missile turret there now. But this is so heavy on the research. But I need to. Oh, we're completely defenseless. Why is nobody else mining? There is a free miner. Are they incapable? Only one person is capable of mining. Seriously? That was careless of me. That's why mining is taking so slowly. It was kind of careless of me, but oh well. How are you damaging the kitchen all the time? Why? How? Are you making toast with a wrench? What are you doing? Sticking forks into the outlets? Stop damaging the kitchen. Band of idiots. Well, I do like the names of the ships. I have to say that. The ship names are awesome. Now, almost done with this. We need six more research and we have the assembler. We need to get that power generator and get rid of this thing. And then I have to focus on guns, which means, well, I am still good on food for now. Assembler, new research. Oh, hold on. Power generator. Really? Really? So this line doesn't mean this. Oh, Christ. What's advanced? So this increases the research speed. Okay, that wasn't very obvious that this line doesn't actually go along this. So that was a wasted research. Christ. Well, since the other person can't mine anyway, so you might as well do research. And the miner, you will have mining as your priority. Stop failing at life. Damn it. Okay.